Morning, everybody. Welcome to TeamODZ Live on the Friday ebb. We're having a bit of a fun time with the fence this morning. As you can see, we've got a fence on the mini-map, but no fence controls. And it's zappy. So, just had an interesting conversation. One person asked me to turn the fence off. I said no.
You should have said no offense.
Alright, one guy's sprinting. See if he can get back. Oh, he should be able to.
Hey, right back at you, Mike. Good morning.
There's raining phones over there.
Sharing everybody with ride-ons. Let everybody know.
What do you think, Sales?
Thanks, Hills.
Good sales.
Oh, hey, Owen, do you come here often?
You know, I looked at that and I thought it said fancy. Fancy seeing you here. Yeah. So we've got an uncontrollable fence going. I turned it on when we left the pens, and now as you can see, I have no fence control. Can't see how many people have been zapped. Can't push it out, can't turn it off. So,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
lost a good chunk.
I'm sure we did.
I feel like 60 seconds is enough time to get out of the fence.
All that.
Unless if you push it to the end. Or if you don't notice, that's a thing. I'll give passes on judgment for people who weren't paying attention. But other than that, I spread judgment abound.
I really dislike RPM targets in workouts. Someone's yelling at me to spin faster.
You know, someone else doesn't like RPM targets in workouts, especially when they're above 60 RPM. The smile on your face tells me you know who I mean.
Ah, I've got an idea. Speaking of, is Jerry, is he still doing a stage race or is he recovering?
That was last weekend. We saw him on Wednesday, was it?
Yeah, Wednesday. Trying to think about how much everything sucked when he was around, and it was very bad. I remember now, because that workout was not treating me well. Not because of Jerry being there, of course, because of the work.
Well, is that roughly when you were starting to get sick too?
Yeah. Yeah, something was off. My heart rate was high, and I was wondering why, but then I just went into push through it mode. And my back was hurting me. It was a little bit of everything. And then I reached that point of euphoria where nothing bothers you anymore. And then it quickly went away. Yeah, I think he was mostly planning on recovering this week. He joined us that one day to tell stories of his race.
Something just fell on the floor and I have no idea what.
Sometimes I'm on my bike in the middle of my house and I'm so close, but yet so far away from everything. Feel almost trapped. Spend times I'm watching the cat get ready to knock something over and I'm trying to get him away from a long distance, throwing things at him. Nothing I can do. And he knows it.
screenshot of that guy asking me to turn the fence off. I wonder if he's still here. Yep, still here. I wonder if what's that? No, he did.
Do you want me to push that guy off the road?
No, he hasn't grumbled since. I think he realised that he's got more people that are happy that the fence is there than people that aren't.
Andy, why don't you explain the ride to the new people? Nice. Yeah.
Hey there, Bonnie. Yes, so the fence is zappy. And as you can see, I've got no control over it. I managed to turn it on as we left the pens, and then the control just vanished. So I'm thinking that's Swift's way of disabling the fence for London. Because London and Yorkshire, the fence supposedly isn't available. But as you can see on the mini map, it's there, and when you'll see it on the climb as well. So I managed to turn it on, but I can't do anything with it now. So I'm going to have to race at the finish now so that we don't zap people that race at the end. So,
Everybody's being good, or they've been zapped.
All right. On the mini map, I see a little circle with a Z in it and a green circle. What do those mean?
what?
So you see on your mini map, you've got like a little bubble underneath it with a green, kind of green circle.
Yeah,
What is that?
it's the finish of a sprint, isn't it?
Why does it have a Z in it? Weird. Mine just has the green circle.
So I'm just on my mini map. I've got a green circle, one with a Z, and then I've also got a checkered flag one, but that one at least makes sense. It's at the top of this climb.
Oh, yeah. Heck, that's both the finish line and the sprint, right?
Well, I'm on a different world than you guys.
Mine doesn't have these either, actually. Hell.
But what's the Z one?
Man, disappointed. I don't think there's going to be any palm trees on this route. Andy wouldn't believe me for the longest time that there's a palm tree in London, in virtual London, probably in real London too. I almost got a picture of it. I still need to get a picture for him to totally succeed and say that, yes, there is a palm tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna need proof too.
No water? You can take some of mine. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen false arches on New York on workouts as well.
Hard to really get a punchy sprint on flat pedals for sure.
It's true.
Although you usually sprint sitting down anyway, don't you?
Yep.
Cuando estaba en el suelo, tuviste fe cuando nadie me creía. Bebé, tú eres la mujer maravilla. Prometo ser tu Superman por toda tu vida. Tu sonrisa me inspira. Cuando me tocas todo se me olvida. Tus labios me sanan las heridas. De mi corazón.
Andy, that's how you're supposed to create a wish list, man. So
What's
you don't
that?
get a surprise gift like that.
What's that, mate?
I said that's why you got to create a wish list so you don't get a surprise Christmas present like that.
I just couldn't believe it when I found out about the hotel burning down. That you were supposed to be staying at. It's like,
I
wow.
know. Well, that trip was just full of irony. I mean, that was one thing.
Yeah.
So we then booked a new hotel, which was literally 10 miles up the road from Megan, but because of her COVID, couldn't go see her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Esta canción te la dedico a ti, la que siempre está junto a mí. En las buenas y las malas, siempre bella y fiel eres tú. Desde el momento en que te conocí, sentí algo que nunca antes sentí. Contigo lo tengo todo, reina de mi castillo eres tú. Dueña de mi corazón, la que todo lo cambió. Una flor en el desierto y como lluvia bajo el sol. Dueña de mi corazón, contigo todo es mejor. Me calmas las tormentas con la magia de tu amor. Me calmas las tormentas con la magia de tu amor. Dueña de mi corazón, esta canción te la dedico a ti, la que siempre está junto a mí. Dueña de mi corazón.
City lights never blinded me. I feel so alive running through the streets. Everyone got something to give. We're all on this earth with a chance to live. Come together and stand with me. So Armstrong making galaxies. Side by side like magnets. We rode
Gotta love a good Viagra joke.
so in sync. We're on the beat. By your side, I am complete. Our voices sing perfect harmony. Together make me feel so carefree.
Thanks, Owen.
Really.
That's what's flying over there. Only a few more laps to go.
Yeah. Few people ahead of the fence at the moment.
Guess I'll blue out that's way in front of the fence.
Yeah. Most of the field is ahead of the fence now. And we've got the sprint coming up. And we've got computer starting to drop off. Still sprinting though from that blob.
So I need to be a bit more careful at work. The other day I changed the default parameter on a template, pushed it up to production, and then I went for a swim and was completely unavailable, unknowingly having caused a network outage for a good chunk of services.
Ooh.
What did you do? You made what change?
I changed a parameter on a template that affected our peering setup in Azure between our VNets. And yeah, I get out of the pool. I go run an errand at the UPS store, and I was like, "Oh, let me check my mail." And I got like 300 messages, all these automated job failures, and then the team basically going like, "Something's broken." I was like, "Whoops."
It's always nice to come back from a nice swim all unassuming, finding out that you created chaos when you left him.
I'd rather be unaware of my chaos. It all worked out. But yeah, that swim was pretty cool. My friend Nick, his son is on a baseball team, and one of the other dads on the team was a swimmer in college and was at the Olympic trials in like 2004 or whatever. And he joined us for a swim, and just him swimming so like effortlessly as he's lapping us while I'm going hard for my level is pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, it is good to see people that can just, glide through the water. And that's where I am with breaststroke. I get as flat as I can in the water, and I've had a swim instructor tell me that I've got a really good form breaststroke. Freestyle? Nah. Anything but nice on that. I keep saying I'm going to learn it.
You can do a pretty decent backflip. My feet are a little heavy though. I can pretty much swim to not enough to not die, which is good.
My backstroke was terrible.
Oh yeah, mine too. Well, I guess I've never really practiced it too much, but I assume it's terrible. Never really been big on swimming other than recreational swimming when it's hot.
That makes two of us.
You just do it because you have to.
I mean, that's how I started it, yeah, but I don't mind it now.
Yeah. For me, like in a freestyle, it's tough to get that breathing down. The idea of breathing that close to the water is very scary to me. There's a lot of coughing and sputtering that goes on until you get that down, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah.
Well, even when you have got it down, you still get a mouthful once in a while, especially if the lane next to you is busy and you've got waves lapping along. You come up expecting your nose and mouth to be just above the waterline, and the wave comes and slaps you in the face just as you're breathing in.
Yeah. Then that makes like all those people who swim the English Channel. That adds a whole new level to that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or any sort of open water.
Well, they're gonna get a mouthful of jellyfish too. But yeah, so for a while I got pretty decent at breathing to my left side. But the past few months I've been forcing myself to breathe on the right side, and it was just like brought me back to those early days of swimming where, you know, turn my head, try to open my mouth, and half of it just gets engulfed with water.
Is that? Oh, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna make it to the fireworks.
Oh no.
Okay, great.
Uh-oh.
I'll just leave you with that. I was gonna do it. Yeah, that's the ticket. That was. I was gonna win. I was gonna do it, and I was probably gonna win. How about that? I'll leave you with that.
You were primed for a nice 20 watt per kilo sprint.
Hey there, Fernando. Thanks for liking the stream. Good morning to you.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm really in the shape to be winning today. My caloric intake is a huge thing for me. So I feel like I'm always like right on the edge of starvation all the time, even when I eat a lot. My metabolism is kind of fast, but maybe not starvation, but you know, first world starvation, that is. What's that? I can? Why? Oh, never mind. I guess I have to stay.
Hey there, Hiroshi. Appreciate you liking the stream there. Welcome to the Friday Ebb.
All right, well, if you're staying now, we're expecting some big things.
Yep, now I've got someone that I can follow on the camera.
There we go. Sprint. Sprint, everybody. Sprint your hearts out. Get it all out. Can't help but notice that Jan has done absolutely no sprinting.
Neither have I.
And I feel like he keeps looking over at me. Oh, yeah, I definitely have to get that core going. Like now, after just, what's it, I spent about 2 hours of riding, starting to slump over a little bit. Yeah, this new back pain has definitely awoken me to new things to pay attention to, that's for sure. I'm surprised it took so long. But I think the big thing was getting my new bike and doing a whole bunch of outdoor riding, and I pretty much outdoors I mostly ride in a aero position.
Oh, yeah.
So I need to get a bike fit. I need to find someone around here that does that.
Yeah, that should help. But yeah, good to get in front of that back pain early and before it gets crazy.
Yeah, I had it pop last weekend, and that was a little scary. I was like, ooh, back pop. I don't like that. I've heard of that before. Never had one.
Not bueno. Oh. So a month before my first 70.3, I was squatting in the rack, and I popped my lower back, and I was basically had to I was in bed for like 3-4 days.
Wow. Yeah.
And then slowly having to try to get up and walk around, and luckily rehab back to normal after about 8 days or so.
Wow. Yeah, luckily mine wasn't that bad. Mine was actually caused, it was kind of strange. I was at an intersection of a semi-busy road, and it had a flashing red light because it was a Sunday on my side, and then flashing yellow on the other side. So I was watching the traffic, and I found my spot where I was going to go. And right when I was getting ready to go after a car, that car stops for me to cross, which then messed up everything, because then the other car behind them went around them. And so then once they finally passed, I saw that I only had a little bit of time to make it before the car would hit me. So I went, and then realized I had never shifted into a lower gear or a higher gear. So I ended up having to push real hard on one side, and I was like pulling up and pushing, and then that's when the pop happened.
Oh, yikes.
And I was seated. And so I stopped and started doing some stretches on the side of the road. And the rest of the ride was okay. It didn't hurt. I actually kind of feel like I might have been a little better off because I kept working it. I don't know. But then the next day I went to help my wife carry stuff at her work. And the first thing I picked up when I went to put it down, I got the real bad pain again. And I was like, ooh, that time it went into my hip. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to go easy now. But not riding yesterday at all helped out quite a bit. So I just kept on stretching and icing and heat whenever I could. I'm hoping today by keeping my back straight and staying strong in my core, it'll help out. I just need to strengthen it so it's a little easier.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a solid plan.
Never done Pilates.
Oh no, it's fun.
Is that the one that I see like Don Seroff doing a lot? A lot of upside down stuff.
Nah, he's doing yoga.
That's yoga? Okay. Upside down yoga.
At least I think it is. Pilates generally has a bit more equipment involved.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. And my rower. The rower did seem to help a lot with the core.
Oh yeah, that's some solid back work.
Yeah, it was like around January, I was starting to feel really weak on top. And then all of a sudden that came across on sale in one of my emails. So I went and bought it. And that helped me through for a few months. And then I just stopped using it. Or it was about 2 months I used it.
Well, gotta get back on it, unfold it.
Make it feel loved.
I'm trying to justify one of those push sleds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on my driveway and just push it up and down the street. But you guys are nearing the final lap.
Like that.
I'm gonna have to buy gas this week. It's unfortunate. I went like 3 weeks because I was biking to work so much.
How far's your commute?
A little over 9 miles.
Oh, cool.
But I have 3 different routes I could take. One that straight on that's 9, or 9.2 I think it is, and wow, $6.50 average price in California. That's crazy. Then I have a 20 miler and a 25 miler, just about 25.
Quite the scenic detour.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome on nice calm mornings when the sun's out. It's a beautiful ride. Follows right along the river.
Oh, cool. Just about at the top of the second climb. Looks like I should be able to get my route badge.
Nice. What route are you on?
October, I think.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think we still have like 10K of road to cover and 21 minutes left in this workout. Hoping most of that goes on this downhill. So Andy, you going for it? You racing?
I unfortunately, because I can't turn the fence up, I haven't got a lot of choice. I mean, I'm not going to be going all out. I'm just going to do enough to keep everyone at least in my sights and try and stop them from being zapped. I mean, with 1 kilometre, I don't think it's going to be a problem, but
Andy, their lives depend on you, man. You can do it.
That's cool. Found a connection to main right here on the app.
everyone's staying with me on the climb this time. Oh no, there they go. That's the guy that asked me to turn the fence off.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, I'm way ahead. There we go. Wow, we are all over the place for the start of this.
Guess I should get in the right gear here.
Ooh.
Nice, Andy.
Let's hit this wagon. Ah, you fell. Don't put my draft boost on.
Got it.
Yeah.
Nice, Rick. Come on, guys.
I don't have it.
You've got it. You've got it. Go, go, go.
Ah, I'm done. Ah. Can't go anymore. Ah. Whew.
Yeah. I can't do workout before I do this.
Whew.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Nice work, guys.
Yeah. That hurt.
Oh,
Immediately, my legs were fighting me.
whew. Oh my.
Yeah, I need to skip workouts on Friday. I like doing good in the app.
Ah.
Who won? That one.
Jan. Jan, woo.
Figures.
And then I'm going to have to go to video for it.
Yeah, wow, my power graph was all over the place.
You know, I started at 560, got as much as I could do, and it started to tail off.
Yeah, we were right next to each other. Oh, I was trailing you most of the time. That was good.
Yeah, get the 40k. Take the steam down.
Yeah, I gotta take Grace to school. I thought you were getting a ride or something. I thought that's why you said never mind. Oh. I don't know. I thought Mom was doing it.
Mom,
Oh.
and she's bringing you to remember? I mean, you're bringing me to get.
Yeah. There. My legs are nicely sapped and ready to go to work.
You riding in today?
All right. There, I'm slowing down. I gotta go get Grace to school.
All right.
How much further are you going, Mike?
I've got another 4-ish plus hours.
Ooh, the big one.
I'm going to say thank you to everyone for joining us on stream. I'll be back on Monday morning with another workout. Until then, take care. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye for now.